So this show is going to be produced somewhere sometime during the year 2014. So if anybody has a space, we'll take it. You can look him up at jameslepan.com. Everybody, please give it up for Jim Lepan.
This is for Chris Welch. A removal is the opposite of an install, and it proceeds in reverse order. Usually you get a removal order when a house is sold, but not always. Sometimes a listing expires. Sometimes the sellers change agents. Sometimes they just have a change of heart. To remove the post, cut the ties, sign vacuum truck. Remove the flyer box. Sole strip and any excess staples or screws. Loosen the post. This, you try not to break it. This can be hard if the ground has been dry or if it's frozen. Pull the post up out of the ground. Place it on your rack. Fill the hole. And try to replace the sod so the grass is even. It should look like you were never there. It doesn't take long. The worst thing you can do right now is sell this house. Now I know that sounds crazy coming from a realtor, and I'm taking money out of my own pocket by telling you this, but it's true. Since you bought it 5 years ago, it has appreciated $140,000 in value. Plus, if you go through with that short plat and sell off the back half of the lot, and refinance, you can use the money to buy out her equity, and the house will be all yours. Now, I know it's hard. I got divorced a couple of years ago. Your gut is telling you to get out of here. But if you can just hold on for a couple of years, you'll be in a much better position financially, emotionally, to make this decision. Do not sell this house. She got the car. I got the house. We agreed to 50-50 custody. It was simple, right? Uncontested. Three things no one ever told me about divorce. The first is that your life doesn't stop. It doesn't wait for you to grieve and figure out what to do next. You still go to work. You still take your kid to school. You still prepare meals and pay bills and hopefully mow the lawn. The second thing is it's commonly believed that there is a dividing of mutual friends. Now you think you will be able to avoid this. You will not. But it doesn't happen the way you expect. See, each of you will need a confidant So, you know, a few of your closest friends will divide quickly, but not necessarily into enemy camps. You know, your ex's confidant will remain a pleasant acquaintance. Most of your common friends will try to remain friends with both of you, although in time they will tend to socialize with the ex whose company they prefer. This majority also, well, they have a tendency, especially the married ones, to keep a certain distance from you, as though, well, I do this too, as though divorce were a disease you didn't want to catch. And finally, there are the out-of-the-loop acquaintances you see 5 years after your divorce is final, who innocently ask you how Betty Davis Eyes is doing. That's the worst. Third thing, if you have a child, no one tells you that it is impossible to regret your marriage or dismiss it as a complete failure. To do so is to invalidate the one person who matters most to you. And as much as you might want to run away, start anew, that person is now your parenting partner, a crucial relationship, and one that you really don't want to fuck up. My divorce was finalized in the spring of 2007. I knew I would get married again. I just knew it. And I had begun online dating even before the divorce was final. Now, conventional wisdom suggests that you should wait at least 12 months after a divorce before you start dating. Conventional wisdom says that that is the best thing for you emotionally. Conventional wisdom says that's the best thing for you financially. Conventional wisdom says that's the best thing for you as a parent. In 2007, I was in no mood for conventional wisdom.